What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today we're just going to have a little gameplay in Babel Tower where a lot of us are having a lot of fun. We're trying to challenge ourselves, trying to maybe get more points than what we did in the Fallen Star event, and that's a goal that I have definitely as well. I scored 241 points in the last Babel Tower, and I want to try to beat that score, but to be perfectly honest, I don't think it's really going to be that difficult for my account. And I don't really have a massive whale account by any means. I think I got about $150, in my characters themselves, aside from alpha skin, which actually cost me about $30, which doesn't add any stats or anything like that. And it seems relatively easily, like it just didn't seem very difficult at all. And the first video I showed you all, I just showed you a little bit of a guide, just to get the 100 points, so that way you could get all these rewards in here. And you can see right now I'm at 205 points, and that's just kind of messing around, right? And I'm not bragging, I'm not boasting. It just feels a lot easier than what it was before. Now, it could be just because, we're all better players, right? Maybe because I see a lot of players, they feel the same way. It just feels a lot easier than the Fallen Star event Babel. And I think it's just because, one, our rosters are more developed. We have more developed memories. We are just better players. I mean, from playing the previous Babel Tower, we've just gotten better at playing the game, better at dodging, better at using our QTEs when we need to use them, better at applying those debuffs when we need to apply them. And I think that really is just what's making the difference. But I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys a run in BP2 using Alpha, Bianca, and Kamoy here. And then we're going to do BP4 just using S Bianca and Lucia Dawn. And I mean, look, guys, 50 points here, 55 points. So, I could have got the 100 points just with these two clears easily. And I turned up the volume on all of the strategies except for Overload. I mean, when you turn on Overload, even at 3 here, that gets insane. Like everything just is turned up to 10 whenever you do this. Their stats increase, their HP increases, their defenses increase. They just become way more difficult to take down. They become more aggressive. It's just a total freaking nightmare. And I do plan on maybe trying to push this even further, but I think right now, I told you earlier that my goal is really just to reach above 241 points. And I figured it up, and if you do all of these Babel Towers, if you do all 5 of these Babel Towers, and you have all the strategies unlocked for the opponents, and you just don't turn on Overload, you'll actually acquire 269 points, which is going to beat my previous score. And I think that's really the goal that I'm going to be going for. And I've already done it in BP2 and BP4, but I might end up switching my characters around. Like I said, just kind of messing around so far. And even though, like in BP2, you really want a fire damage dealing character because they get massive buffs, right? Whenever you have an elemental character, they get buffed up by 45% as long as you have these supports on. And yeah, obviously if you're going to have Karenina on here, you're going to be doing a lot better. But I just used Alpha, right? Alpha is a physical damage dealing character, but her burst damage is just so nuts and so insane. And combined with, like, say, a Catherine set that lowers the defenses of the enemy, you just do insane damage. Plus you get the construct extra damage reduction increased by 45%. So you get a little extra survivability. Like I said, just like all these buffs that they are giving us, it just makes it a lot easier. And if you guys are curious, on my Alpha, I did use a patent memory set that's fully resonated. On Bianca, I used a Da Vinci with the Catherine set, 4-piece Da Vinci with 2 Catherines. And then for Kamoy, I used a 4-piece Hannah with a 2-piece Einsteina in the runs that you guys are going to see. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and slap that memory set on him so you guys can see exactly how much I had. There we go, S Kamoy, there we go. So now you can see, he had 4,340 BP, and then Alpha had the 6,100 BP. It really doesn't matter with Bianca, honestly, which is a Da Vinci and Catherine. Just mainly using her for a QTE, just to apply the debuff. That's really all I really want to use it for. I don't have my Bianca leveled up very much at all. And then with the BP4 run, having a lightning construct is going to make a big difference. And again, all these are turned up except for the Overload. A construct elemental damage increased by 45%, which is massive. And then you get the lightning damage increased by 45%. I mean, this is tailored for Bianca, right? It's tailored for her. And you see that I am using 2 lightning-based characters. And, I do have 5,800 BP. I mean, you guys know the memory sets that we use on Bianca. The 4 Heisens with 2 Frederick. At least that's what I'm using. But some people are going to use 2 Condalina with 4 Frederick, or 2 Condalina with 4 Heisens. And as far as Lucia here, Lucia, I actually used the same set that I used on Escamoy. I just used a 4-piece Hana set with the Aisana. And that's pretty much all I used her for. I mean, whenever Lucia Dawn comes in, she does apply lightning damage. So I just kind of used her with Bianca, even though Bianca's going to be the main damage dealer, obviously. Just completely destroy this thing. And I really was surprised with having everything churned up except for the overload. Really, how easy this felt. This wasn't all that difficult. I mean, whenever we played in the Fallen Star event, I mean, I was like, you know, I'd be playing for a long time trying to get these clears. And this one here took me maybe a couple tries, if that. And then this one here, the BP-2, I did that the first try, like one try. So it really didn't feel all that difficult. So I feel pretty confident that I'm going to be able to reach that 269 points and hopefully maybe able to go and maybe able to even go further than that. And again, you know, it's just bragging rights. I mean, you're just getting these medals in here, and that's really all you're trying to do. It's really more of a pride thing, right? You know, gamers just want to challenge themselves. They just want to do better. You don't have to, obviously. You know, why would you want to put yourself through this pain, which I'm actually going to do on a live stream, probably during the moment of the upload of this video. So if any of you want to join that, please do. And watch me fail miserably and get my butt destroyed, or just have a good laugh. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT plus 7 time. The link is in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.
死を許しません。